Welcome, Montreal. Beryl Wiseman with you again, editor of the Suburban newspaper group. My good friends Anthony Bonaparte, features editor, Mark Lidbetter, sports editor. But before we get to Mark, we're going to go to Mike Cohen with everything you need to know about entertainment society news right here on CJ 800 News Talk Radio. Mike, what do you got for us?
Well, thank you very much, Beryl, and it's a pleasure to be back. The Suburban Radio Hour. Always good to talk about local success stories. And, you know, former American President Donald Trump was challenged to a game of tennis worth a whopping $355 million by none other than New York Times best-selling author and filmmaker Ian Halpern, the pride and joy of Saint Laurent. Ian is always in the headlines, and I'm so happy he's joining me today from Florida. Of course, we know that Donald Trump lost this big court case in New York, and he has to pay $355 million. So, Ian, you offered to pay it if he played tennis with you, and did you get a response from Trump?
Well, we've actually heard back from one of his assistants, and they're actually now interested in the deal. And I have a very wealthy investor who invests in my films. He's a billionaire in New York. He's one of the biggest real estate guys ever in New York. And he said, look, if Trump's so in dire needs and wants to do business again in New York, let's offer him all the money. Let's get him on the tennis courts and let's see what he's got. Apparently, he plays some tennis.
Well, you live in Miami, so you're not far from Mar-a-Lago. You could just drop by and have tea with him and his beautiful wife.
I was actually there last week, and it's business as usual there. He's there for dinner every night in the main dining room, and love him or hate him, nobody could discard this. He's a media darling. Without
Yes.
Trump, the media would be dead right now. And look, I'm not exactly a Trump fan, but I think he did do some good things, his policy. But let's see what he's got on the court, and if he beats me, he'll gladly get the money. Otherwise, he'll have to take me out for dinner at a restaurant of my choice if I
That'd
win.
be something. Well, Ian, you were kind enough to send me an advance copy of your new movie. I will not give the title, but basically, it's not for a family radio station. But basically, you play the illegitimate Jewish son of Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar. Your name is Pablito. It's very funny. You filmed it in Colombia. So it's coming out on streamers, video on demand.
Yeah. Look, it's a very funny movie, and another Montrealer from ABC TV for 18 years, Emmy Award winner Jerry Wagshall produced it. And we wanted to put some humor. The world needs some humor now. With October 7th and everything that's happened, we wanted to instill some Jewish humor and make everybody take a 2-hour break and at least have a smile on their face. And I think we accomplished that.
I think you did, and people can read my entertainment notebook blog on the Suburban website for more on the film. Ian, we'll be back in touch and have you back again soon. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Mike. You're the best, man. You're the
All
best.
right.
Thank you
Great
so
having
much.
Ian Halpern with me today as my guest. We'll talk about a few other items right now. The Karate Kid, yes, the TV show, the movie that everyone loves so much, the TV show right now, Cobra Kai. It is actually going to be filmed. The next movie is going to be filmed in Montreal starting in April. Ralph Macchio will be here and Jackie Chan. Really looking forward to that. I'm hoping I could meet Ralph Macchio. And it's just like the other movies. A young kid comes here, he gets bullied, he turns to karate. So looking forward to learning more. Another Quebec shot movie. It was filmed here. It's called French Girl. And I don't think our Quebec language minister, Jean-Francois Roberge, will like all the English being spoken in Quebec's capital when he sees the movie. Zach Braff, who we all know from Scrubs, is the star with Evelyn Brochu and Vanessa Hudgens. And basically, it follows a high school teacher from Brooklyn who goes with his girlfriend, a chef, to her hometown in Quebec City. It looks like a blast. It's coming to movie theaters March 15th, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. I just saw a film called Clémence. It's going to be shown March 2nd at the Rendezvous Quebec Cinema, and March 9th at the Osgang Plaza on Route Saint-Hubert, part of the Festival Feministe program. It's really a tragic story, short documentary, hearing from the loved ones of Clémence Boileau-Patry, who was the victim of femicide in 2016. Another great documentary, I saw it a few months ago. It's going to be coming to theaters, and it's basically bilingual. It's called Sisters of Wrestling, and it's a feature-length documentary directed by Sarah Baril-Godet, and it really depicts the passion and the sorority of Quebec women who are professional wrestlers. It's going to be also at the Filminist Festival at Osgang Plaza, Saturday, March 9th at 11 a.m., and it's going to be wide released on March the 29th. I recommend people see it. Also, go to our Suburban On Air program, our Suburban On Air channel. Go to Cohen Confidential, and you'll be able to see my interview with Kathy Reichs. She's the prominent American author, crime writer, forensic anthropologist. And of course, she's recent publication is Bone Hacker. It's a suspense novel, basically with a depicted of people in Montreal. And you all remember her TV show Bones on Fox. It was a great show. So I had a really candid discussion with her, and it's on our website right now. You can read it. So please, again, go to my entertainment notebook blog. A lot of information in there every week. And of course, you can read my column every week in the paper as well. Thank you very much. Back to you, Beryl.
Thank you, Mike, for that report. And now we go to Stephen Bellina, our superb weather specialist. Steve, what have you got coming up? What's the situation now, and what have we got to look forward to during the week?
Good evening, Montreal. I'm Stephen Bellina, and this is the Suburban Weather Minute. Today marks the 53rd anniversary of the storm of the century, the blizzard of 1971. A powerful nor'easter that developed on the Gulf of Mexico moved up the eastern seaboard and dumped up to 50 centimeters of snow on the Montreal region. What made this storm unique was the wind. Wind gusts in excess of 110 kilometers per hour were generated by the low pressure area that had a central pressure of 966 millibars, equivalent to that of a Category 2 hurricane. The strong winds resulted in visibility of under 1 kilometer in the city for over 17 hours. It virtually brought transportation to a stop. Many cars were abandoned on area highways. Motorists had to be rescued by police officers on snowmobile. The NHL game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Vancouver Canucks on March 4th, 1971 had to be postponed, making it the first time since 1918 that the Canadiens had to cancel a game. Sadly, 30 deaths were blamed on the storm, including 17 in the Montreal region. The storm had far-reaching effects stretching from eastern Ontario all the way to the Saguenay, where upwards of 80 centimeters of snow fell. The strong winds also produced lengthy power outages across many regions of the province. Highways were closed for days as the cleanup took forever. It was a testament to how much better we are at moving snow around these days. The storm came at the end of what was an incredible winter season for Montreal. The 70-71 season produced 380 centimeters of snow. Compare that to the 23-24 season, where we only have 121 centimeters so far. You can read more about the blizzard of 71 on my blog at thesuburban.com. It includes an interview on the coverage that Rick Lechner provided during that 71 storm for CJAD. I'm Stephen Bellina. This has been the Suburban Weather Minute.
Steve, thanks very much for that great report. You always keep us steady whenever some other weather specialists tend to go a little extreme on both ends. Suburban Radio Hour here on CJAD News Talk Radio. We'll be right back.